There's PAS5. Looks like we're doing 29. Can we get any more with throttle only? Well, 30. 30 with throttle only. Today we are on the Kreboc ES750. It is a folding fat tire e-bike that's got a huge battery for a folding fat tire e-bike. Gonna have to adjust the brakes a little. Maybe when we stop. This is a 750 watt, 48 volt e-bike. Should get quite a bit of range, almost 20 amp hours. I haven't gotten this to its top speed yet. I rode it yesterday for the first time. I put it together yesterday evening, and the battery was almost pretty much dead, so I didn't get to even test the speed. Now my chain ring is a little warped, I think, so I'm gonna have to take it off and see if it's the chain ring or the crank, but I think it's the chain ring, which is an easy fix if it needs to be replaced. They're not too expensive. So we'll go down this side road over here and try to get a top speed. I'm in PAS1 hitting 15 to 18 miles per hour, somewhere in between there. Looks like 18 on PAS1. Looks like the throttle is limited by your PAS level. So max speed with throttle only is about 18 miles per hour on PAS1. It looks like the speedometer is off about 3 miles per hour. So it's showing slower than it actually is going, which is usually quite the opposite. You can change the wheel size on the settings, so I will do that and see if I can fix it. I'm already almost ghost pedaling, and I'm in the highest gear, gear 7. So not going to get any resistance as you move up through the PAS levels. And I actually am doing something other than just riding the e-bike today. We're riding the e-bike to the UPS store. We'll test the PAS levels when we get to a flatter road. So we're almost up to the highway. Should be an interesting time. Coming, and we gotta go down this road. Okay, PAS1, we already know. Let's go to PAS2. Like I said, I was already ghost pedaling in PAS1. I gotta be alert on this road because there's always glass bottles and debris from the highway. Although right now it looks all right, we're not going to jinx ourselves. So 23 PAS2, slight decline here. 26 PAS27, 26-27 PAS3. The speedometer on the bike says 20-24, so it's about 2 miles per hour off. PAS4, we're going to run out of room. 28, 29, wow, this thing can fly. We're going to go around here. PAS4. Should have enough room to finish this out. Looks like about 27, 26, 27. And here's PAS5. We're doing 29. Can we get any more with throttle only? Well, 30. 30 with throttle only. And this is flat. Nice. So 30 miles an hour with PA, or 29 miles per hour with PAS5, 30 with throttle. The UPS store is right up here, I think. At least it used to be. Walmart. There it is. Go around here. Total 3. Got my return.
Can I help you, sir?
Yeah, I'm just dropping off a return. Thank you. You too. 4.7 miles to get here. That's pretty good. Hey, we're like a motorcycle. Alright, no speedometer right now. Please pay attention to me. Pump this up, let's go. there's not much debris on this road today. So in another video, I will be doing a throttle only range test, just to see how many miles we can get off this almost 20 amp hour battery. I would assume that we could probably get at least 30. I had a dream last night that I had a couple dreams last night. One of them, I fell off my bike. I blame David Brand New for that one, after watching his video where he fell as he's delivering a bike. And then I had another dream where, oh God, where I was going down an empty road, and I'm pretty sure I was on an e-bike, some kind of two-wheel vehicle. And I got to the end and somebody goes, "Whoa, it's Randy Rides." And then I woke up. But yeah, I'm pretty surprised it's got 30 miles per hour. I'm pretty happy about that. I'll try to have the kid get on here and ride it and see what he thinks. See how fast he can get it to go. It says here we've got a max speed of 34 miles per hour at one point, downhill. Here's the box. It's got a plastic bag over it and then spray foam and then another plastic bag over it. So they definitely take care of their bike and packaging. Now we got a bag that says Kreboc on it. Kind of like Reebok. So I guess if you really wanted to store your bike, you have a nice bag to put it in. Look how cool that bag is. It's humongous and really nice. It's got a mesh opening. I believe everything inside is also in a bag. So we're gonna lay this flat and see what happens when I unbuckle it here. Here's the zipper. Oh, this is really nice. And they're YKK zippers. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, there's the frame. It's all nice and packaged. Zip tied everywhere. It looks like that's, yeah, the frame's real nice and packaged. It looks like this is the best packaged bike I have seen yet. Alright, here's the bag, the inside of it at least. Looks like it's got some padding to protect whatever's in here. Then it's got a dedicated tool bag and a dedicated charger bag. There's a charger bag, there's a tool bag. It's got some kind of Velcro bag here. I don't know what that is. Might be the battery, maybe? Maybe it's just to protect it. We got the front wheel cushion protective sleeve right here, so this protects the front wheel. I don't know why they don't have one on the back. Maybe they couldn't put one on the back. But I'm pretty excited about this bike. It's really cool. Now this is a nice touch. Comes with a screen cover too. So that might be useful for definitely for when you're transporting the bike. Just got a little drawstring here on the back. I must say this is probably the best packaged bike I've ever seen. Now, okay, it's stuck on the quick release. And this screen I've never seen before. And I have seen these controls, but I've never had a bike with this. Also has lights and a horn. Gotta make sure everything's hooked up first. See, we got power. It's a pretty neat looking screen. Look at these wheels, they're so sweet. We got another bike to review. They just keep coming in. Pretty exciting. This is the Kreboc ES750. It is a 750 watt 48 volt e-bike with a 20 amp hour battery. I think it's 19 point something. I'll put the annotations on the screen, but it's got really cool mag wheels. The tri-pattern, the triple spoke. I really like that. They're a lot different. I've never seen those before. Front suspension, rear suspension, which is really comfortable. The paint job is super cool. It's like it's got that pearlescent metallic chameleon color, kind of like my electric XP vinyl, but this is paint. I wish that it didn't have this Kreboc on here, and maybe a little bit smaller and maybe a different color, but I think I can live with it. Now the paint changes color as you move. This is the shock absorber on the back. Here's the back wheel, and it doesn't have a tail light. It just has this flashing light on the back, so I guess it technically has a tail light, but it's not integrated. It does have an integrated front headlight, and the suspension is adjustable. The handlebars are adjustable. Of course, the seat's adjustable. And it does have a place to mount a rear rack. If you are interested in getting a rear rack for it, that's possible. The dashboard up here, you got your really small, narrow handlebars, not super long. It's probably the first thing I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to be using the David brand new turtleneck stem, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to make a whole install video, and I got some really good ideas for it, so stay tuned. Shout out to David brand new. Alright, so here's the screen. It is a colored display. You can change a bunch of settings on here. It is currently maxed out, but the display is color. I've never seen this display before. It is really, really nice. I really like the control panel. It's really nicely laid out. It's the first time I've gotten a bike with one of these, but I have seen them before. And then you have a horn, and it's pretty loud. Now, if you watch the unboxing, I don't know if I'm going to put that at the beginning, but during the unboxing, this bike came really well packaged. There's not a dent on it. There's no damage whatsoever to the bike that I can tell, although over here, the chain ring on the crank, I think it's a little bent, and it might just be the plastic on the chain ring, but I think it might be a little bit bent. I should be able to bend it back and get it straight. Here's the pedals. These are different than anything I've ever seen installed on a bike. They're really short, so I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that or not. You got your locking mechanism here for your folding frame. We'll demonstrate that later, but that locks in place nice and secure. Same with the folding neck stem up here. It's got the little safety, and you just pop that off. And like I said, it did come packaged very well. It came in several bags. The outer bag was protecting it from the spray foam that they used to keep the bike protected, so it was covered in spray foam. Apparently they built this bike for the snow. That's what it says. The instructions say it is a snow e-bike. So if I still have it whenever it snows, we'll definitely test that out and see how well it does. But overall, this is a really nice bike. It's really affordable for what you get with the size battery that it has. We're going to get a pretty good range on it. We're definitely going to test that, but I just really like how this one's set up. I really like the wheels. I do really like fenders because it does rain here sometimes, so I won't be riding this in the rain. It looks better without fenders, definitely, and it looks better without the rear rack. The rear rack really comes in handy, but you know, you can get that later on down the road if you decide to pick one up. It does have the Shimano drivetrain with the 7 speeds. It's a Torney derailleur, no derailleur guard, so you probably want to put one of those on here if you're gonna if this is gonna be your only bike, just to protect it. I noticed this on the brake and derailleur cable. They don't have the little ends. None of them do. So here's the derailleur. Here's the brakes over here. You should have little ends on these little caps that protect this cable from fraying. If the cable frays, then you usually have to just replace the whole thing. So I'm going to get some caps for this and cap this up. Now, I don't know what kind of brakes these are. It says speed on it. They seem to work okay. They work fairly well. They do have small discs. It looks like 160 millimeter rotors. There's your front suspension preload adjustment. And then your adjustment knobs right here. You can lock it out like a regular non-suspension bike. And then here's the headlight that it comes with a built-in horn. It's pretty small. I don't think it's going to output much light. We'll have to check that out later. And they're just standard mechanical disc brakes, not hydraulic or anything like that. It does have Chow Yang 20 by 4 inch tires, which is pretty standard. You usually either get Chow Yangs or you get CST BFT, and sometimes V tire. I may throw some V tires on here, we'll see. But I like this side. It doesn't have any logos on the actual tire, so it looks a little better. I'm really happy with it. It looks really nice. We will definitely put some miles on it and see how well it rides. This bike retails for $1,800. Right now, with the coupon that they have on Amazon, there's a $200 off coupon. If you check that box and you add it to your cart, you save $200. If you use the coupon code Randy803, again, that's Randy803. If you use that coupon code at the checkout, you'll save an extra 5%, which is like $80 on the 19.2 amp hour battery. They have a 19.2 amp hour battery and a 17.2 amp hour battery, which is a little bit cheaper. So if it was me, I'd opt to get the 19.2 amp hour battery, but they're both the exact same bikes as far as that goes. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you checking out the channel. Whoa, what was that?